Hello and welcome to Chicken for Breakfast, the podcast where we have all the answers to one very simple question.
What's cooking?
I'm Magic.
I'm Max.
And we are
Magic and Max.
And we're doing a holiday special. This is kind of fun, actually.
Yeah.
So we, as you can tell, we've got a nice little holiday set up here. Now, here's a fun fact before we really get into things. Number one, so we did actually shoot an episode last week.
Yeah.
But we shot it on a camera that
Didn't support it.
Yeah, did not. It's a format that we could not trans over. There was a lot going on last week. We're doing a short film.
Yes.
Which is kind of cool. We were a part of that, so I'm excited to eventually, hopefully, maybe get that released. But we were very busy, so we apologize for the
delay.
Thank you. The delay in content, but it gave us more time to focus on this episode, which is going to be a banger. So I promise you don't want to miss this. We've got some really cool things happening. Number one, we're talking about our normal stuff. Movie show madness. We're going to sprinkle in some music that we've missed over the past couple of weeks. And most importantly, we've got a big announcement coming at the end of the video. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But make sure you tune into that. Anything you want to add before we cut to the...
Let's get on.
Welcome back. So, Max, how you been?
I'm good.
Are you good?
I'm tired.
Why are you tired?
Working a lot.
Working a lot.
Yeah.
Dang. So 19.
Friday.
Actually gonna be 19 on a Friday. How does that make you feel, big dog?
I'm old.
You are old. When I was 19, I started a podcast called Chicken for Breakfast.
Ah.
Yeah.
Look where we are today.
Look where we are today, indeed. So, what's cooking though? What's going on? What's going on in your life, man?
I don't know, man. What is going on in my life?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
I mean, the World Cup's going on right now. There's a lot of things. A lot of new movie trailers. Yeah.
I saw an extended Guardians of the Galaxy trailer.
Yeah.
That looks pretty hype. I'm really excited for the third one. Have we talked about that one yet?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I was thinking of more Ray Liotta's last movie that he's ever going to be in.
Yeah.
It's Ray.
Rip.
It's a bear on something. I can't say the word.
A bear on what? Is that a movie title?
Yeah, but it's a drug word. Cocaine bear.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
True story, actually. A bear actually did go on a rampage.
It's kind of funny that you said that because I just saw a video on TikTok this morning. There was a couple and they were getting married. They were at their wedding and a deer.
Oh, I saw that.
This? The deer,
the bear eating the moose.
Yeah, no, not
It was a
eating
moose.
it. It was killing the moose.
Yeah.
Like you heard it was still kicking, man. It was trying to get out. You didn't have to replicate the sound. It was actually a really sad thing to watch.
It probably was.
It was so sad. Like if
But
I was
who
in
would
that,
get married? Why didn't they stop? Did they keep going?
What?
Is the
First of all, hang on.
sun
First of all, are you suggesting that it's their fault for getting married in front of a bear killing a moose? Like it's their fault?
Yeah.
You should have known that was going to happen at your own wedding. Come on, guys.
It wouldn't have if you're in a building. They were outside.
It was a very romantic wedding, and you are being disrespectful to that couple. Apologize.
I'm sorry. Rest in peace, Mr. Moose. Let's get a graphic.
Rest in
the graphic up here. Mr. Moose.
That's really funny. So
So
that brings us to our next point, though. Speaking of graphics, for those of you listening on Anchor, you can't see what's going on. So make sure you head over to our YouTube, where you can like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell notification.
Dun.
That way you don't miss... Thank you. So that you don't miss the really cool videos that we got. But if you are listening on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Breaker, CastBox...
Boxcast?
Breaker?
Or Castbox? What the heck?
CastBox?
Yeah.
You don't know all the platforms that we're on?
No.
Well, maybe you could find out if you would
Visit
follow... visit our link. You stole that right out of my mouth.
Yeah, visit our link tree.
Visit our link tree.
And if you missed our last video,
it's right up here on YouTube. So please go help us out. We've got some pretty exciting content coming up here in the next couple of weeks. We actually just had our meeting about it. We've got a lot of cool videos coming, not only throughout the month of December, but starting next year, we've got a few cool things coming. So you definitely don't want to miss that. You want to be a part of this community. And we talk about some really cool things. Definitely going to try to get more guests on here. If you are interested, or anyone listening on Spotify or Anchor, wherever you're listening from, if you are interested in talking about movies, music, TikTok, maybe even promoting yourself, let us know. We definitely want to make that happen and get more really cool things happening on the channel.
yeah.
Absolutely. So, let's move into... I'm still thinking about that moose. R.I.P., man. Let's move
Just
into...
put it up one more time for some respect.
Yeah. Be respectful. I hate it when you do that, though, because, now I have to, make graphics. And
I'll make the graphic.
No, you won't. No, you won't. I know you won't. Anyways, that was loud. I'm so sorry.
what the
That was so loud. That was so loud. So let's talk about movies. So you actually wanted to talk about something, and I wanted to talk about something. So why don't you take the lead here?
So, Brendan Fraser is back.
Oh, that's what we're talking about.
Oh.
I was.
Oh, which one?
No, go ahead.
No, which one?
No, keep going.
The Ray Liotta?
Don't let me break it up. No,
You
talk about
broke it
Brendan
up
Fraser.
already.
No, you
Which
did.
one?
No, keep it going.
No, stop.
I thought we were talking about Tim Allen. This is like Christmas.
Oh,
episode.
yeah, that one, yeah. Yeah. It's pretty good.
What's good? You didn't
Tim
explain.
Allen. Tim Allen's the Santa Clauses.
So, for those of you who don't know, and Max is terrible at explaining, did they remake one Santa Claus movie, or is it is it number 4?
They did not. It's not a movie. It's a limited series. So Santa, Tim Allen's character, retires because he's been at it for so long, and he's like, in the first movie, the old Santa fell off a roof, and in the trailer for the show, he fell off a roof. So he's like, it's time for me to retire to spend Christmas with his family because he hasn't done that in a while. So
Right.
That's why. It's just basically him saving Christmas because another Santa Claus ruined it again.
Heard.
So
That's kind of cool, actually. I like how they did that.
I've heard episode 5 is not too good.
And I hear that I haven't watched. Is it on Disney Plus?
Yes.
We'll definitely have to check it out. But I hear they bring Bernard back.
Bernard.
He was my favorite character. He is the top G. Yeah, he is the top G. Bernard is. And then something I wanted to talk about was Wednesday. It's a new show out on Netflix with Jenna Ortega.
Yeah, apparently she got 9.9 million Instagram followers after the release.
Yeah, she is cooking right now. She is the talk of TikTok. She's the talk of Instagram. She's talk of Netflix. She's what's cooking today. Jenna Ortega. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I did that thing that I say that I never do, and I turned it on. I had to work on some editing stuff, but I wanted to watch something at the same time. And I realize now that my philosophy on why I can't do it works because I was working and I wasn't paying attention to the show. But what I did gather from the show was it's not my cup of tea, But that could be, again, that might not be credible. That might not be a great take on it because I didn't actually sit down and watch it. But from what I saw, she's a phenomenal actor. I could tell by the acting that she was a phenomenal actor. But in terms of storyline and everything else, it just gave me there was an old movie, and for those of you who don't know, I didn't really explain what Wednesday is. Wednesday is a Netflix series about a girl from Addams Family.
Wednesday Addams.
Yes, and it was actually really funny. I saw a TikTok as well today of her in one of her prior shows, and she said, if my family was any day of the week, I would be Wednesday. And now she's Wednesday. It's like a Tom Holland manifesting her own roles kind of thing. It was really cool. I feel like you're not engaged right now.
I am engaged.
Yeah, I don't think you care.
My mom watches it. My mom watches it.
What does your mom think?
She likes it.
She likes it?
Yeah.
Nice. Maybe I would actually like it if I would just focus on it,
Yeah.
So we have 2 things to review at some point in time.
Yeah.
2 things. So speaking of your mom, I wanted to do our week our fans of the week.
Our week of the fans?
Our week fans of the.
Okay.
So we actually did this last week, but that episode did not get released. So I want to do a quick shout out to my parents for watching every week. Thank you. I know that they watch every week, and it's really funny because my mom will always like text me immediately after watching the episode, or like during watching it, and she'll be like, "Hey, your audio is really bad," or like. And it's like loving criticism.
Yeah.
It's loving criticism. No, and I appreciate it. And so she'll be like, "Hey, I really enjoyed your episode. I'll really, great job," or whatever. Like they are amazing. My mom and my stepdad, they are awesome. So thank you. Shout out to you for listening week after week and just being a huge supporter of the channel. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Fans of the week. So let's move into music. We have a lot to talk about in music.
Yeah.
This might be a super long episode,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Yeah.
So, Connor Price,
Yeah.
he released
We
an
heard
EP.
it.
No, we didn't hear the EP. We heard one song from it called Stat.
Oh.
I think it's Stat.
Really?
I think so.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. So
Fun
Connor,
fact, I could hear the vibrations of my ankle. Like in the car.
Oh, yeah.
I could hear that.
Yeah,
I could
those-
feel that. I was like,
It's bass boosting. So
Ah.
you were probably feeling like the underlying.
Mhm.
Yeah. How do you feel about that Connor Price song we heard though?
it was pretty good. I liked it a lot. The beat was nice.
Yeah, it was some pretty good beats. I definitely appreciate beats. He dropped a 3-song EP called Trillium, and from what I understand, it's cooking from its debut, and I believe that was a week or so ago. But Connor Price, shout out to you. Another artist we always talk about, Nick D. We did this, I think it was exactly a week ago. I could be wrong though. He released a song called Posters. And man, let me tell you, it was good. You heard it, right? I think we heard it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was a good song. If it's never,
It was great.
it's always great.
It's a great song.
Nikki is always great, and I'm really surprised if you guys have not seen our Spotify. If you have not seen our Spotify Wrapped late night podcast thing, go check it out. That's probably what we'll have right here. Now that I think about it. What are you doing?
Mind blown. From that episode?
Oh, yeah. So, in case you did not hear or see or not keeping up on the podcast, we both thought that Nick D was going to be my number 1 artist of the year, and he was number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not disappointed in that, because I did listen to a lot of Kid Cudi most of the year.
Yeah.
Like, I made it a point to listen to Kid Cudi. So, hopefully Nick D is number 1 next year. But we'll see. Or maybe we'll find another artist by then, and
Yeah.
who knows? Who knows what the future
Right.
holds?
Yeah.
Speaking of future, you could be reminded of our future videos by hitting the bell. No.
already
Anyways.
did it.
Yeah, I know.
Already plugged it.
I know. I already plugged it. What's another song? That we heard? There was a Journey song.
Mm-hmm. Lucas Graham. 7 years old. Later.
Lucas Graham. Is he country?
No. He's the one that was 7 years old.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think he was either. But there's a Graham. Isn't there like a country artist last name is Graham?
No.
Lucas Graham. Doesn't that sound like a country artist name though? Lucas Graham.
If it was a country guy, it'd be Lucas. He's Lukas.
Why?
I think so.
Okay. Anyway. Just a disgusted face. Psycho in My Head by Rare Americans. That was that like chill song. That was a good song. I like that one too. And last but not least, Journey live in concert. They did Only Young, and it was on my Spotify, so we're talking about it.
Yeah.
I did not know that Journey released some new stuff. A lot of old. I should not say old. That was
Wow.
a lot of
The disrespect.
Well, I mean, it's true. Older musicians, older bands. I mean, come
You're
on,
butchering
dude.
it now.
No, they were around in like 80s?
All right.
Anyways, so the point is that they are older, and
Yeah.
that's respectful. Older music is good. I listen to this. I listen to a lot of really old music, and I call it old because I'm 20, whereas like
That's the
my
third
parents,
time
my
today.
my parents. Yeah, you're always yawning on this podcast.
I don't know
Next time
why.
you yawn, you're out.
Ah.
I'm just kidding. I would never ever do that to Max. Ever. Dude, no, we're not doing this. Okay.
Thought it would work.
It never works for you. And last but not least, let's move on to our extras. We need to wrap this up and get away from music.
Yeah.
We need to wrap this up because I think this conversation is actually gonna go somewhere. So, I want to make an announcement. Actually, I think you should make the announcement. Right?
He's leaving.
I'm leaving chicken for breakfast.
Not in general. He's just leaving for vacation.
Yes. Go on.
I'm at the helm. Get ready for some fun, people. Woo!
You want to explain what that means, or you just gonna scream?
So that means I'll be doing.
Go ahead. Go ahead, man. No, go ahead.
So that means because Johnny won't be here this Friday. Why?
Go ahead.
Why?
I didn't mean to. Oh, no! Gosh.
So because Johnny won't be here this Friday, that means I'll be the post-podcast host, and Johnny will just not be there.
Could you slide over? You're kind of invading.
I was in my rightful spot.
You were practicing?
Yeah.
So Max is going to be doing a solo show for our podcast, our post show this week, and I'm actually genuinely excited because he is. So for those of you who don't know, the bowling episode, that was you. You edited that. So this is going to be almost like a project, an assignment, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah.
So
I got a lot of things still.
you are going to, you're slacking, but he's gonna get on. He's gonna do a solo show. He's gonna take that footage and he's gonna edit it however he wants. So I just want to preface that in advance warning: if it's bad, it's Max's fault. No, but I'm really excited.
And if Johnny's here, it's still Max's fault.
It's just always you.
It'd probably be me if you edited it and it was terrible.
No,
Max did that.
I'm just kidding. But I'm actually really excited that you get that opportunity. What are you gonna talk about? Just as like a little teaser, because that's happening in 2 days.
Somewhat top 10 movies.
Top 10 movies.
Yeah. Sports movies.
Oh, is this because I didn't know Field of Dreams?
Yeah. Roll the clip.
So it's obviously probably a baseball movie. It's gonna be a farmer. I don't know.
Should give it away. Baseball and farming.
Baseball and I see. I don't know, man. Listen,
Idiot.
Yeah, it was rough.
And it was rough. And you didn't even know Spider-Man.
What do you mean I didn't know Spider-Man?
Roll the clip.
I didn't,
Roll the clip.
I know. No, we don't need to roll that clip too. I know what you're talking about. But that was the Tobey Maguire.
Roll the
I'm not rolling the clip.
So for roll it.
Stop. Okay, fine.
Yeah, roll it.
As soon as you said that, I was thinking Deadpool.
No.
Not Deadpool.
No.
Who? That was embarrassing.
You're an idiot.
I am an idiot. That was.
And you're like, oh, Spider-Man. And someone, who took over our set, Johnny? Who took over our set?
Spider-Man. But it was like the.
You're done.
Anyways, back to the conversation.
I've been assaulted.
Ow. Let's bring it back. So Max is doing a solo show. It's gonna be fun. Tune in if you want to see some pretty bad content, I guess. I'm just kidding. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
So we will be shooting that episode. You will be shooting that episode.
Yeah, I will.
And I will not be here because I will be not here.
Where else are you going to be?
You'll find out in a later episode of Chicken for Breakfast. It's going to be podcast format, so stay tuned for that. Last thing, this was your idea, so you get to also announce. You are doing all the announcements today.
We're doing a reindeer draft.
So we're doing a draft. Why are we doing this?
Because we're allowed. Number one pick.
You don't get to go first.
You went first last time.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Number one pick. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Listen, I knew you were going to say that.
The clutch. The OG of reindeer.
Wrong.
The OG.
Wrong.
Whoa. Come on. Come at me.
Wrong. Let me ask you a question. A genuine, serious question.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Christmas movie?
Okay. Y'all gonna kill me on this one. Kurt Russell was in it.
Just tell me what your favorite Christmas movie is.
Christmas Chronicles.
I don't know what that is.
It's on Netflix. It's pretty.
Okay.
It's Kurt Russell. It's really good.
Have you seen Tim Allen Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Have you?
Uh-oh.
Have you seen The Polar Express?
Yeah.
Have you seen any movie that has reindeer? Oh, a good one, Elf. Have you seen Elf?
Yeah.
You know how all of those movies don't have Rudolph in them because he's not actually the OG? Rudolph is overrated, and I knew that you were going to pick that as number one. Tell me I'm wrong. I know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, but I did not know.
Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen.
I did not know that Rudolph existed.
That was a good. You said Dasher, Dancer,
Yes.
Prancer, Vixen.
Yes. And I did that on purpose. And then you had to go and...
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I think
Zoom in
that Rudolph stops.
Mr. Moose.
What are you doing? All right, I think Rudolph is overrated. You got to start with number one.
He doesn't even know it.
Listen, the best reindeer, number one, Prancer. You want to know why?
Why is that?
He has his own movie. Prancer has her own movie. I don't know if it's he or she.
Let's not get into that. What's this?
Prancer has their
They.
own movie. Prancer has its own movie.
Okay, has there.
That's what I just said.
You said it's.
It is. Is it not?
Okay,
a
all right. Yeah, it is. Okay, what movie?
It's literally called Prancer.
Never
It's
seen
literally about a reindeer.
it. Never seen it. My number two. Comet.
That was actually going to be my number two.
So
Why Comet, though? You have to justify it.
Comet because Comet's like right behind. Wait, who's Rudolph's father? It's Comet, isn't it?
Why are you assuming that all of these reindeer are his parents? That's not true. That's not how the story goes. That's not at all how the story goes.
Okay, but Comet, because Comet is like, before Rudolph was there, Comet was the lead man.
No, he wasn't.
Who was?
Dasher. That's why he's first. That's why he's my number two. My number two is Dasher.
All right.
Easy. Cheese. Move on. What's your number three? You were selling the bag on this one.
Vixen.
Vixen?
Yeah.
Why Vixen?
I don't know.
I'll tell you why Vixen.
Well, no, wait. Vixen's what? Middle of the pack? So he's like the matriarch for the bag.
Vixen's a girl. That's confirmed in
Okay, so
the year.
she...
Listen, The Year Without a Santa Claus is an old claymation, and they take Vixen.
Is it clay or is it felt? Because Rudolph looks like felt to me.
It's called a claymation, though.
Okay.
Fine, let's call it what it was.
Well, no, it's just...
Okay, can we move on?
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
We're getting tense.
Listen, Vixen.
We're going to buy some antlers, and we're going to ram heads. We'll do that. Chicken for breakfast, sports pedal, deal ramming. Antler.
So Vixen in A Year Without a Santa Claus takes the elves to go do something, and they were like, "What are you driving?" They were driving on the wrong way. They were going the wrong way on a one-way road on a Sunday, and they like took socks and covered up her antlers, and they were like, "We're driving a. This is Vixen, Vixen." And never mind. I agree. Never mind. Moving on. Number three for me would have to be Blitzen. Tell me that's not the coolest name you've ever heard for a reindeer.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
My number three.
Four.
Donner.
Donner?
Donner.
You ever heard of the Donner Dinner Party? That's why it's a bad pick.
That has nothing to do with the Donner dinner party.
How do you know?
Okay, keep going.
That's not a bad pick.
Okay, yeah. Number four.
Cupid. Come on, that's a cool name too. I mean, that's got to be a lovely reindeer. Cupid.
Dancer.
Why Dancer?
Because
That's a solid 5 pick.
Dancer is like up there with Dasher, but he's not Dasher.
You know what's really funny?
What?
Donner, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen,
Comet, Cupid,
Comet,
Donner.
Cupid, Donner, Blitzen. There are only 7. There are only 8. And if you count Rudolph, 9. So I don't actually get a 5th pick. This was stupid.
Winner!
You didn't know.
By way of forfeit?
I don't forfeit.
There is another reindeer
There is not.
that you're forgetting.
Who am I forgetting?
You ever see Prep and Landing?
Nope.
Okay, so I'm going to unsubmit Rudolph as my number 1 pick.
No, you can't.
Or my number...
No, I just get whatever you're talking about.
You want to see a reindeer jacked? You want to see a jacked up reindeer?
Just tell me who it is.
Thrasher.
Thrasher?
Yeah, from
Cool.
Prep and Landing.
I get Thrasher from whatever he just said. And I still won. Even if I didn't have that 4th one, even if I didn't have that 5th one, I still won. Because you picked Rudolph. Everyone picks Rudolph first.
Okay.
How cliche can you be?
All right.
This has been the Chicken for Breakfast podcast. I like chicken for breakfast. You think reindeer like chicken?
I don't know. Aren't they herbivores?
Herbivores? Yeah,
Don't
they
like
might be.
veggies?
They do. I mean,
I don't think
they're
they-
always feeding them like carrots and cookies. We know what happens if you give Comet cookies.
Ah, Santa Claus 2.
That's what's up.
Good reference. Or candy. It's candy.
Does it matter?
No, let's go.
No, you go.
I like chicken too. And we hope you do.
No,
Two.
Stop. You know Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, even Rudolph. My favorite Christmas movie is Rudolph Shiny New Year. That doesn't make him my favorite reindeer. My favorite reindeer is my number 1, Prancer, because there's a movie. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Thank you for watching Chicken for Breakfast. I like chicken.
I like chicken too.
And at the end of the day, we hope you will too. Alright, how did you not know about Prancer?
I just didn't. Let's look something up.